The Viking Age, a period of immense change and upheaval across Europe, lasted from roughly 793 to 1066 CE. It was a time when fearsome Scandinavian warriors, explorers and traders known as Vikings burst onto the world stage. Originating from the regions we now know as Denmark, Norway and Sweden, the Vikings were driven by a complex mix of factors. Overpopulation in their homelands, coupled with a desire for wealth and new lands, fueled their ambitions. The lure of fertile lands and rich monasteries in Britain and mainland Europe proved irresistible. The Vikings were renowned for their exceptional seafaring skills. Their iconic longships, sleek and sturdy vessels designed for both raiding and trade, allowed them to navigate treacherous seas and rivers with remarkable agility. These ships, powered by both sail and oars, could travel great distances, enabling the Vikings to reach far-flung corners of the world. Their mastery of the sea made them formidable adversaries and allowed them to establish extensive trade networks. The Vikings are most often remembered for their fierce raids. Armed with axes, swords and shields, they launched surprise attacks on coastal settlements and monasteries, leaving a trail of destruction in their wake. The monasteries, often repositories of wealth and valuable objects, were particularly tempting targets for the Vikings. These raids instilled terror across Europe, but it's important to remember that the Vikings were not simply ruthless barbarians. The Vikings were also shrewd traders and skilled craftsmen. They established extensive trade routes throughout Europe and beyond, exchanging goods such as furs, timber, slaves and walrus ivory. Their travels brought them into contact with diverse cultures, and they readily adopted new ideas and technologies. This exchange of goods and ideas played a significant role in shaping the social and economic landscape of medieval Europe. Driven by their thirst for adventure and new opportunities, the Vikings ventured far beyond their Scandinavian homeland. They established settlements in Iceland, Greenland and even North America, centuries before Christopher Columbus. These daring voyages demonstrate their remarkable seafaring skills and their unwavering spirit of exploration. The Vikings' ability to adapt to harsh environments allowed them to thrive in these new lands. One of the most famous Viking explorers was Erik the Red, a Norwegian who colonized Greenland in the late 10th century. His son, Leif Erikson, is believed to have reached the coast of North America around the year 1000, establishing a short-lived settlement at L'Anse aux Meadows in Newfoundland, Canada. These voyages highlight the extraordinary reach of Viking exploration and their enduring legacy as pioneers of seafaring and discovery. Section 4. The Viking Footprint, Influence and Legacy. The Viking Age had a profound and lasting impact on the course of European history. Their raids and conquests led to the establishment of new political entities such as the Danelaw in England, a region under Danish law and control. Viking influence can be seen in the art, language and culture of many countries they interacted with. Their raids also forced many kingdoms to strengthen their defenses, leading to the rise of more powerful centralized states. The Vikings' legacy is complex and multifaceted. While they were undoubtedly fierce warriors, they were also skilled craftsmen, traders and explorers. Their voyages of discovery expanded the known world, and their interactions with other cultures left an indelible mark on the genetic and cultural makeup of Europe and beyond. Their story is one of explorations, adaptation, and ultimately, assimilation into the broader tapestry of medieval Europe. Section 5. Twilight of the Gods, the end of an era. By the 11th century, the Viking Age was drawing to a close. The rise of powerful kingdoms in Scandinavia, coupled with the Christianization of the Viking homelands, led to a decline in raiding and overseas expansion. The Vikings gradually assimilated into the Christian societies they had once terrorized, and their unique cultural identity began to fade. The Battle of Hastings in 1066, which saw the Norman conquest of England, is often considered a symbolic end to the Viking Age. While the Vikings are often depicted as unkempt barbarians, archaeological evidence suggests they were actually quite hygienic for their time. They bathed regularly, used tweezers and ear cleaners, and valued personal grooming. The Vikings' reputation for cleanliness contradicts the common stereotype and provides a more nuanced understanding of their culture. The end of the Viking Age marked the beginning of a new chapter in European history, but their legacy continues to fascinate and inspire us today.